Whether it's mangoes, strawberries, or blueberries, my favorite fruit and cheese make the perfect pair. Our cheese expert, Michael Landis, is here with some tips on how to create a tasty and tangy spread.
So the summertime, we have lots of fun vegetables and fruits that come out. And especially this time of year, we get some really amazing fresh fruit. And a lot of times we want to do something that's very light instead of getting into this heavy meal. And then we have cheeses that actually work really well with fresh fruits. And the first cheese that we're going to look at is going to be Crème Fraîche. Now, Crème Fraîche is a very simple cheese. They add a culture to it. It's a little bit like yogurt, but it has some real serious cream to it. And that gives it its really full flavor. It's also lactic, which means it's also tangy. So it works really well as a contrast. Whereas we also have Mascarpone. Now, Mascarpone is like a cheese where they actually convert the whey and add in extra cream to this to give it a really sweet flavor. So you have a sweet and you have a tangy, and they work perfectly with strawberries. You can make this as simple or as intense as you want. You can just dip it in there. The sweetness. You can go just a little bit tangy. Vermont Creamery does a great job with these flavors. And you want a little bit more sweetness, you can put a little honey and brown sugar in there and sweeten it up so you can make it a little bit more fun. You can even stuff the strawberries and add chocolate to them. So the next thing is of course our favorite, and that's cheddars. So Sartori's come out with a cheddar line that's absolutely perfect. You have kind of like a mild, because it's a little Parmesan and cheddar, and then you have an aged tart cheddar, and then you have a really big and bold one, and they go perfect with apples. The next thing would be fresh goat cheese. Goat cheese has come a long way over the years, and this from Vermont is one of the longest standing and some of the best goat cheeses out there. And so I'm going to use a little mango with a little bit of fresh goat cheese together. Perfect. And goat cheeses, they're a lot lighter than what we had expected in the past. A lot of times they were heavier, they were a little bit more robust. These are super light and tangy, and a little bit of butter on them. And I pair them up with a nice rosé, something that goes really easy with all of these different flavors. So go out, get some fruit, get some cheese, and have some fun in the summer.
You can get more cheesy tips by going to mdlandis.com.